yìí òun ni wọ́n ṣe pawọ́pọ̀ tí wọ́n jọ rán lè lólu àlọ́sọ̀rùn wọ́n wá hide sábẹ́ búlì yẹn ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé fídíò tí Zlatan wà yẹn òun nìkan ṣoṣo ló go viral pé ó kó àdá ó kó pankẹ́rẹ́ ó fẹ́ wá na ọmọ tó ti ń bóbìnrin sùn kí ló fẹ́ fà yẹn òun ló trigger nationwide strike o mo jápa mo kúrò níbẹ̀ wọ́n fẹ́ wá ká mi mọ́lé VN Mohbad video Mohbad VN gan the video was not even clear òun làwọn ètò gbọ́ mo jápa wọ́n fẹ́ ká mi mọ́lé wọn ò bá mi lé one ṣé báwo la ṣe fẹ́ gbọ̀n bóyá na Marley Samla ló fẹ́ wá ká mọ́lé nínú fídíò tó ṣe yẹn eléyìí tó tún ṣe again gbogbo àwọn ìyàwó àwọn Malians ló wà bẹ́ẹ̀ Cynthia gan wà bẹ́ẹ̀ which is Wunmi ó sọ yẹn náà bẹ́ẹ̀ àrí yẹn níbi ibẹ̀ yẹn àwọn ibi tó sọ nìyẹn then if anything happens to him hold Malians record responsible àwọn tí gbogbo àgbáyé dìmú ní ẹ̀tọ́ fi ń jà tó fi ṣe protest yìí ní ìjọba àwọn nǹkan tí DJ Bami sọ ṣì wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ 2018 first attack òun ni ẹ̀yìn ìwọ lọ́nà wọn ọ̀nà Mohbad second attack gbogbo wa la rí yẹn o tí Zlatan dìde mo kàn fẹ́ ká máa fi dé àwọn ọmọ yìí iṣẹ́ ibi wọn yẹn wọ́n ṣe wọ́n wá sábẹ́ búlì yẹn ni ẹ continue ma ẹ̀yin náà máa sọ opinion yìí but mo kàn feel like nǹkan tó sáré ríǹgì yìí if you are within 2018 to the witness just two bully láti 2018 tó ti wà pẹ̀lẹ́ up to the moment tó jáde láyé tẹ́lẹ̀ ni wọ́n bully ẹ̀ wọ́n nà káàkiri they drove him into depression that mean depression tí Mohbad wọ̀ yẹn family mi ló jẹ́ kí Mohbad wọ̀ depression because of the way they have been treating him tó fi embezzle lówó ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ kó take care bí ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ kó tó kí bàbá àti ìyá ẹ̀ ló fi wọ̀ depression. Mommy Suflex so yá ma ẹ continue wa. Mommy Suflex. Mommy Suflex. Abi, am I not audible ni?
Yes, you are, ma.
Sorry, mo pé mi on mute, sorry. Mo ń sọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀. Mo mute, so mi ò mọ̀ pé mi on mute.
Okay, ma.
You can continue.
Benny.
Okay, for the two occasions, for the two occasions, for the first occasion, I was the one beaten, and the second occasion, he was the one beaten. Did he go to the hospital for that? No. He only went to the pharmacy to get drugs for the pain. Were you at the show when he had at Ikorodu before his death? Yes, I was at the show. Can you tell the court what transpired during the show? 10th of September, that's answer now. 10th of September on Sunday, we went to the show at Ikorodu. We went with two Prado, and I was in the other Prado. But Mohbad, his wife, and Prime Boy, and some other people were in the other Prado. After the cherry, we should round up with here.
We round up, Benny, and some other people.
Because they avoided it. Okay. And some other people were in the Prado. After the show, everybody entered their own Prado, and we wanted to leave, but the road was blocked. The place we wanted to go outside through, there were other people that brought other Prado with them. And we were told that we have to be calm until we were done with the show. Then we moved together. When we were waiting, I saw Mohbad came down from the Prado and went to the other side and was trying to fight with his friend. And that was when I went to call the other people in the Prado. No, they love me.
I want to love with the other people in the Prado. I want to work with gbogbo ẹ̀yin nínú Prado.
Àwọn pè ṣe bí nù àwọn náà ló wà àwọn ní Wùmí náà lọ. Wọ́n tún lọ pé àwọn èèyàn. So who is his friend, Prime Boy? I went to call people in the other Prado to come and see Mohbad and his friend fighting. But before we got there, he already hit the glass and sustained injury.
Mommy soufflés. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ fact níbi ṣẹ́rí Prado glass tó ń pariwo yẹn. Àwọn pípò yẹn mọ̀ ń gbé sínú ẹ̀. Tó bá fọ́, wọ́n fọ́ fúnra ara wọn ni. Why tí gbogbo wọn witness pé Mohbad gba Prado tó jẹ́ pé before we got there the Prado glass had broken.
Ó sọ àwọn gangan ní eyewitness wọ́n sọ fáwọn èèyàn pé the Prado was broken by Mohbad. Because the dead stayed dumb. They can't talk to defend themselves. Okay. That bullying at the beach, can you please tell this court the date and the time of the day it happened? I'm not sure about the date. I think 25th of June. Time in the afternoon, around 2 or 3. Coming back to Ikorodu after the show, you said Mohbad sustained injury. Can you describe the size of the injury and the level of the blood gushing out? Was it a big cut? It was a small cut. That's the answer. It was a small cut, but the hand was swollen. By the time we got home.
So, I come back. What he woo?
Koto Dele, according to DJ Bami.
Koto Dele.
Koto winning. Only, okay, yeah, just a cafe. It was a small cut, but the hand was swollen by the time we got home. But it was still bringing out blood. When we got home, we were looking at the wound and talking about happened at the show. And we were like, it is a glass injury and you will need tetanus for it. Our doctors, and that was why we called the nurse. I will not prescribe tetanus here for a truly.
Not to para wọn. Ṣé gbogbo bó ṣe ń pa irọ́ tó wọ́n shoot ara wọn lẹ́sẹ̀. So owó ti wú láti show kẹ́tó délé. Ẹ̀yà hospital. Ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ treat yẹ. Ẹ wá fi ọwọ́ yẹn sílẹ̀ di Tuesday. That means ọwọ́ yẹn á ti fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Àbí báwo?
Ọwọ́ ti fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Tó bá ti lè wú.
Ọwọ́ 48 hours.
Tó bá fi ti lè wú yẹn, á ti fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Tí ò bá tẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀, Mohbad máa run temperature.
Ẹni yìí ṣé Team Justice lẹni Chantal and Naria yìí? Is it Team Justice or who? Any Chantal, what is the name sef? Chantal Amino àbí Amira. Ṣé Team Justice lẹni? Please, ta ló mọ̀ dáadáa pé ṣé Team Justice ni?
Team Justice ẹgbẹ́ ó máa ń wà ní Papiano. Ibo ló wà? Ṣé wà ní?
Ó ń ṣe àláìfù yìí mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ mọ̀ ní mo torí ẹ̀ ń béèrè.
Okay.
Okay, Team Justice, okay.
Team Justice.
Okay.
So, Ibo la wà náà?
Ìgbà tó máa dẹ̀ tó fi délé pé ọwọ́ yẹn wú làwọn ṣe pe nurse ní.
Okay, it was him bringing out blood. And when we got home, we were looking at the wound and talking about
what happened. Chantal, I'm asking maybe, I don't know you as Team Justice, so Mommy Yesuflis has clarified that.
Well, I know her as Team Justice, but I don't know, unless anything has changed.
How do you come then disappear now?
Abi?
Abi, how did you come to this life? Then disappear.
I didn't even know I shared the life. Can you imagine?
I shared the life. Well, I didn't even know. I didn't. How did I even come to this life? My phone was in my pocket. Disappeared. Foul. Continue, ma.
Unnecessary talk. Please don't engage in it. Let's continue what we're doing here. Okay, so he said that the hand was already swollen before they got home. I think by the time they got home, the hand was already swollen. Is anybody with me? Am I alone?
Yeah, no, we are with you, ma. We are with you, ma.
Okay. So that was why we called the nurse. Who invited the nurse? Answer. He had his own personal nurse. And we got home Sunday night. And I called on Monday morning. and she said she was not available. And I said she should give me someone to come and treat him. She said, Bami náà ló tún pe nurse. Olókọ́kọ́ pé nurse Mohbad tó ní òun available.
Yes, now.
And that's what see. So I want chief of staff Ejema ba note gbogbo àwọn activities Bami snare àbí kí wọ́n.
Activities ẹ̀ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ó ti sọ fún ọ lọ́wọ́ yẹn ti wú láti ó nígbà táwọn máa débẹ̀ àwọn rí pọ́wọ́ ti wú Prado ti fọ́ ọwọ́ ti wá wú so injury tó sáré sustain yẹn ọwọ́ yẹn dẹ̀ sáré wú títí di Tuesday ọwọ́ yẹn wà bẹ́.
ọwọ́ bẹ́ ó dẹ̀ ṣe ń dẹ̀jẹ̀. Okay, so only he had his own permanent nurse, and I called on Monday morning. Look, at what time was the nurse invited to the house? I called his personal nurse on Monday, but she was not available. So the Bami Gogolo for any narrative, the nurse was not available yet.
Yes,
that's it now. She was not available. So Spending was with us. And we went to the show together. He was with us on Monday when we were trying to get a nurse throughout the day till the evening. And we did not see. He offered to get a nurse and that she can come the next day. Spending was going to his own house. So he gave me the contact of the nurse, and I called her the next morning when I woke up. And I gave her the address, and she told me to send the picture of the wound so she can know what to bring along. And I made a video of the wound, 3 seconds video, and sent it to her, and she came. Can you please tell this court where he was treated when the nurse came to the house? He was treated in his room. How many rooms do you have in the apartment? We have 4 rooms. We have the studio. My brother and his brothers, we stay together. We have the studio, my room, and his brothers, we stay together. The baby room and his own room.
Baby room.
4 rooms. Okay, so we have the studio, that's
so
one room.
Baby in the room.
And his brothers, that's one room. We stay together. Then the baby's room and his own room. So room 1 in room 2 1.
Room 1 on the room, baby.
Okay. Because only yàrá títò. Okay. Where was he treated when the nurse came? He was treated in his room. And who were the people that witnessed the treatment? His wife was there. The other people were downstairs. So only the wife and the nurse, only the wife and me. There was water on the floor in the room, and I went down to get mop. And I went downstairs and I had my name.
And calm down. About the water sheet in the floor room. Because according to what is it called? Scream for help. Òun sọ sí wípé ìgbà tí wọ́n ti wà pẹ̀lú nurse tó ń treat Mohbad omi wà nílẹ̀ òun wá lọ get more láti fi nu omi. So ṣé omi tẹ wá sọ wípé nọ́ọ̀sì lòun wọ́n domi sí Mohbad lórí ṣé yẹn lẹ ti dá sí lórí ni kí wọ́n tó mọ̀ pọ̀ ẹ̀ ni because we don't get that side now. Continue, ma.
Okay. The other people were downstairs. So only the wife and the nurse, only the wife and me. There was water on the floor in the room, and I went down to get the mop. And I went downstairs, and I had my name. And I went upstairs, and I saw him vomiting on and I saw him vomiting on the floor. Could you please describe the condition when his wife called you to come up? I met him on the floor. He was vomiting. He vomited noodles because he ate noodles. And we were trying to pour water on him so that it could be calm. And the nurse saw that he was having goosebumps. And she said we needed to give him a drip, that we should go and get it. So the nurse and I left the scene to go and get drip. And while we were still at the pharmacy, trying to get the drip, I called someone in the house, and they said we should come fast because he was already convulsing. And when we got to the house, we saw people were already bringing him outside and trying to put him in the car. Question: being a DJ to the deceased and living with him, do you know any disease the deceased must have been suffering from? I just know that he had ulcer. He doesn't eat like that. I know of that. Do you have any knowledge of any treatment of that ulcer? He had medication of this ulcer. So when he collapsed, you met him convulsing?
Gbọ́ yín mọ́.
Hello? Gbọ́ mi.
A ṣe gbọ́ yín sìn.
Okay. So he had medication for his ulcer. So when he collapsed, you met him convulsing? Answer: when I got there, he was vomiting. They were trying to help him. Who were these people? The nurse and his wife. So what did you do when you got there? I opened water and sprinkled on his face. But the nurse saw he was already having goosebumps and that we needed a drip for him to calm down. So the nurse and I left the scene and went. And when the wife shouted my name, I ran upstairs. I met his brother and he was trying to bring water. What was the name of his brother? Aduraloba. We rushed out of the house.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé wọ́n sọ yí pé Mohbad ló ní kádùá lọ mú mi wá fún òun fẹ́ mú mi.
So when you rushed out of the house to the pharmacy, they called you back? No, I called because we were already taking time. We went to the first pharmacy, they didn't have. So we ran to another pharmacy and I was calling and asking what was happening. And the person told me that he was convulsing. Who was that person who you were communicating with? The photographer, Oji. He stayed in the house also. When you came back to the house, what happened? People were already carrying him outside the gate. Our neighbor has a car and was already trying to drive out, and I helped put him in the car. I asked you to. What's in case imaginary neighbor? I told you to describe the house. Was there anything like CCTV camera? Yes, but it was not functioning. For how long did we have it in the house? We just got there like 5 months ago, and we had not really done things in the house. Was there a CCTV in the neighbors? I think he has a CCTV and it is functioning, but he had not fixed our own.
Jẹ́ ti wá rí pé ibi tí Darusha ti pa yín ni Bami. A ní ó máa kà, ó máa jẹ́wọ́. Darusha ti sọ pé CCTV ń ṣiṣẹ́, ó ní fault ni. Ó ń ṣiṣẹ́ dáadáa tẹ́lẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n ọjọ́ tí Mohbad jáde láyé lè rí ibi rẹ́kọ̀dù. Nǹkan tí wọ́n ní kó sọ ló sọ ń bẹ̀ yẹn. Ẹ continue ma.
Okay. You said before you arrived, they were already carrying him out. Who were those people down, and what condition did you meet him at the gate? Oji was there, West, and some other boys that stay around. Can you describe the condition you met him? They were carrying him. He was lifeless. What do you mean by lifeless? Can you describe? He could not talk to us. His eyes were closed. They were trying to carry him, and he was demonstrating. From that gate, where did they take him to? The hospital, Kuramed Hospital. Was he received from you at the hospital? Yes, they received him at the hospital. Can you tell us what happened? What transpired at the hospital? When we took him to the car, we drove outside. There was traffic on the road. I got out of the car and tried to clear the road. And we moved a little. And when we were very close to the hospital, I got down and ran to the hospital instead to ask if they have an ambulance to carry us and carry him. But they
3 minutes walk, 1 minute drive.
But they didn't have ambulance. So the guy came outside with me. When I came outside, I saw they were already bringing him on a and they were bringing him on a bike to the hospital. And when they brought him,
and when they brought him, please, Anonymous for Justice, do you want to talk now?
they took him.
I saw what you wrote on the comment section, that is why I pick you up. Do you want to talk now or you want to listen? Let's okay. Continue, ma.
Okay. They put him inside and the nurse and the doctor was checking. And about 10-15 minutes, she came out and said, we brought him in dead. How many doctors attended to him at the hospital? There were 3. 2 females and 1 guy. 3 doctors, 3 nurses. I don't know if they were doctors. They were on mufti, but I know the person that attended to him was a doctor. What did they tell you people? That we brought him in dead. After that, what happened? We were sad about it, and immediately I called Darusha. Who really called Darusha? This DJ Bami said the one that called Darusha.
Yes. Darusha said DJ Bami called him.
So even
at around 11:30 a.m.
Yes, but Wumi said she called.
According to Darusha. Wumi said she called Darusha. According to Darusha, that 11:30 a.m. DJ Bami called him that nurse gave him Mohbad an injection and is comforting.
Only I called the Darusha because I couldn't call the mom and tell her the son was dead. I called Darusha.
So that means 11:30 a.m. tí DJ Bami pe Darusha yóò sọ fún pé Mohbad ti kú ni.
Ó sọ fún pé ó ti kú sí à.
Alẹ́ mo máa káṣírí ara yín ni. Jẹ́rí pé CTC DJ Bami yìí really treated.
Really treated. I can pick his snippet.
Ṣé mo pé bẹ́ẹ̀ láti pick pé 2018 ló ti mọ Mohbad? Ìjà méjì ló dé búlì méjì ló rí sọ òun lọ́nà ní first one second one ni wọ́n ti attack Mohbad. Mo ṣe mo wípé àríbí pick ẹ̀ àbá trust nǹkan tó sọ gbogbo wọn lọ́jọ́ mọ nǹkan tó ṣe Mohbad mọ́ mi.
That's what I'm saying.
They hide under those things ni. They hide under it ni. Under the bully lọ́ fi ṣiṣẹ́ bí yẹn.
Okay, what did they tell you people? That we brought him in dead. After that, what happened? We were sad about it, and immediately I called Darusha because I couldn't call the mom and tell her the son was dead. I called Darusha and told him that we were at the hospital. And what happened? Before Darusha came, the doctors in the hospital said they wanted to pack him because his body was stiff. Shango.
Hey, Joe. Ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n ni kó dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. They called Darusha 11:30 a.m.
Yes.
Any suru. And DJ Bami Darusha said DJ Bami called him. And now DJ Bami said, Darusha said DJ Bami called him that a nurse came to inject Mohbad and it was confusing that Darusha should be coming. Now, under the oath, this is CTC. But ìwọ wá ṣáná sí láòdù. Ìwọ. Now, DJ Bami called Darusha that Mohbad has payo. And when they took Mohbad to the Bami DJ Bami nínú CTC àbí ẹ̀ka CTC bí mo gbọ́. Àbí pé I could not call his mom that Mohbad has spied her.
Was dead. Okay, yes, I called Darusha.
Mo mọ ọkọ tí mo sọ.
Okay, I get you. I called Darusha and told him that we were at the hospital.
Told me, Diva, you will pay for it. Mo gbọ́ nǹkan tẹ kà náà. This is CTC. Anonymous show Japani. You don't know the platform where you come ni. Na the thing where the public domain we dey discuss. Na the thing where the public domain we dey discuss. Under the CTC, this is legal thing.
Real network Jabo.
Make him about to send the request to back our comment section. I will bring you up. Make you just know say you won't come talk. No come stay there. I beg you. No dey tolerate that. So now ẹ̀gbọ́n nǹkan tó sọ ó lóun ò lè pè ya Mohbad láti sọ fún ya Mohbad pé ọmọ ẹ̀ kú. Ó ní òun lòun ṣe pé Darusha pé Mohbad ti kú. Darusha dẹ̀ ní wọ́n pe òun pé nọ́ọ̀sì fún ní ìjẹ́sọ̀ òun confess kò sọ fún lọ́tí. So ẹ máa gbọ́ o nígbà táwọn gbé dé hospital 3 minutes walk a minute drive ẹ jẹ́ ká ní pé ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ pé 20 minutes.
Even 30 minutes.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ pé 1 hour. Láti ilé wọn sí Kuramed ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ pé 1 hour. Ṣé 1 hour yẹn ni ó máa ti mú Mohbad ti Steve? Ó ní wọ́n ti fẹ́ máa páàkì ẹ̀ ibi tẹ́ ka dé nìyẹn o.
Only they said they wanted to pack him because his body was stiff.
And now
they were the ones that put cotton wool in his nose.
And when
he said
was it be cotton wool in his nose? He don't call you síbẹ̀. Ká sọ hospital ṣùgbọ́n yẹn. Kí ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀ time when Mohbad kú tí Mohbad ti stiff? Láàárín time 10 pariwo pé gbé lọ sí hospital. Ṣé káwọn máa sọ pé and script hospital skin yìí like there's nothing like people here going back to the hospital and because now ká sọ pé gbogbo ibẹ̀ yẹn lẹ lọ dín ní láti lè fi suit narrative fún yín. Òkú tó kú ní aago 3 òru wọ́n sin ní aago 2 ọ̀sán ó rọ̀ pẹ̀tẹ̀pẹ̀tẹ̀pẹ̀tẹ̀pẹ̀tẹ̀ bí ara ọmọ òkókó ni. Ó rọ̀ pẹ̀tẹ̀pẹ̀tẹ̀ bí ara àwọn òkókó ni. Kó wá jẹ́ wípé 11:30 AM yẹn ni Mohbad ti kú. Káwa follow narrative ẹni sùúrù mà. Ẹ jẹ́ káwa follow narrative police preliminary report wípé Mohbad kú ní around 3:30. Àbí? Okay, ẹ wá ní ẹ jẹ́ ká kà nísìn 11:30 to 12:30 1 hour. 12:30 to 1:30 2 hours. 2:30 to 1:30 to 2:30 3 hours. Àbí? 2:30 to 3:30 ó jẹ́ èlò ó jẹ́ 4 hours. Àbí? Káwá sọ pé ó kú 4 hours. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sùn to narrative ti preliminary report police mú wá fún wa 4 hours ni. Òkú tó kú ní 3 o'clock òru wọ́n sì ní 2 o'clock ọ̀sán. Ọjọ́ yẹn ṣe kútó àlóru 3 to 4 1 hour. Okay, 4 5 6 7 àárọ̀ 8 ó di 5 hours 9 ó di 6 hours 10 ó di 7 hours 11 12 ó di 9 hours 1 ó di 10 hours 2 that is 11 hours. Ó dẹ̀rọ̀ wọ́n sì ń yí ara ẹ̀ lọ sọ́tún wọ́n sì ń yí ara ẹ̀ lọ sósì ó sì ń dọ̀wọ́lẹ̀ tó o bá gbọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀ dáadáa ọrùn ẹ̀ dà sílẹ̀ kò sífò báwo ni òkú 11 láàárọ̀ tẹ gbé Darusha tẹ gbé lọ sí hospital àwa bá ń ka narrative yẹn pé òkè ẹ sọ pé 4:30 tàbí kọ̀ọ̀kan tí òkú yẹn ti máa gan tó ti fẹ́ pa.
Ṣé rí àwọn pípọ̀ ìdí
So that means mọ́mí ẹ̀sùn flakes máa ma sọ̀rọ̀ sí that means òkú ti gan kẹ́ ẹ tó gbé lọ sí Perez.
Òkú ti gan kó tó gbé Kúrámẹ́dì. Òkú ti gan kó tó gbé ṣe bí Kúrámẹ́dì náà ti ní tó fẹ́ pàṣẹ.
Wọ́n nígbà tí Kúrámẹ́dì ní brought in dead àwọn ò believe àwọn fẹ́rì confam.
Wọ́n ní pé Kuramed sọ pé both him dead. Pé they want to
Darusha ní pé àwọn fẹ́rì confam lọ ṣe gbé lọ sí second hospital.
But before then, wọ́n ní pé before Darusha came, the doctors in the hospital, Kuramed nìyẹn now.
Mọ́mí Efu Flakes. Ẹ̀yin lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ sí point mi o. A ní àwa àti gbọ́pọ́n ní brought him dead.
Okay.
Pẹ̀lú DJ Bami tó sọ ní ìsìn pé wọ́n fẹ́ máa pààkẹ́ nítorí ó ti stiff.
Yes.
Now kí ló wá di rìkọ́tọ́ tó fẹ́ lè reconfirm ní second hospital fún nígbà tó ti stiff. Ẹ ti gbọ́ pé wọ́n ní ó ti stiff, wọ́n ti fòwú sí nímú, wọ́n ló ti stiff. Why? Kí ló prompt kó fẹ́ lọ reconfirm second hospital sí ibi tí mò ń sọ lọ nìyẹn.
Okay, so nǹkan tẹ́mi feel ní pé wọ́n fẹ́ lọ confirm. Wọ́n fẹ́ lọ confirm irọ́ because ó ti already kú sínú ilé. Kò sí nǹkan kan tí wọ́n lọ ń confirm. Wọ́n kàn gbogbo alábàáyé ní gbogbo kìíní yẹn. Especially pẹ̀lú Kuramed hospital yẹn ó wà culpable nínú kìíní. Because ṣàkóso Kuramed ò tí ì issue any statement. Nǹkan tó ń sọ tá à ń gbọ́ nìkan là ń sọ nípa Kuramed. Àwọn parents yẹn ló issue statement. Ẹ tẹ́ gbé láti ilé. Only Darusha was say he was not dead and he tissue from his nose and carried him to another hospital. Tó ti gan, ẹ sọ pé he's not dead. Ṣé tí ara tí ò kú ń gan? Omi Jókèm.
Mo wà pẹ̀lú yín. Ṣé rí narrative yẹn ni mo ń try láti jẹ́ pé ká understand wípé àwọn ọmọ yìí ń play script hospital fún wa ni.
Yes, one play.
Ibi tí mò ń lọ gọ̀gọ̀ yẹn, àwọn ọmọ yìí ń play script hospital fún wa ni. Because báwo lẹ ṣe máa sọ wípé ọmọ ti gan, wọ́n ti fẹ́ pààkì ẹ̀ wá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lọ reconfirm ní Perez. So tí mo bá dìbà tẹ́tí ẹ bá gbé mo bá dìde Kuramed tẹ ló ti gan.
Ẹ lọ gbókùn tó ti gan, ẹ lọ confirm kó ti kú, òkú tó ti gan.
Òkú tó gan wágówágó kì í ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ 15 to 24 hours.
Thereabout, yes.
Thereabout ló kú máa fi gan.
Òkú yẹn ti kú ti pẹ́ ẹ̀kan tó jẹ.
Ṣèbí Darusha sọ pé ó ti ń rùn. Ṣé ti gbàgbé ni? Ní West.
Ó ṣe jẹ́ Perez lórí issue statement.
Àwọn
statement. Àwọn lè free.
Ọ̀nà là ń sọ. Wọ́n ní Perez ló issue public statement. But Kuramed ló fún wọn ní doctor's report. Wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ táìpù káwọn ọmọ
ẹ̀sìn hospital méjèèjì yẹn. Àwọn management hospital méjèèjì yẹn. In fact, ibẹ̀ ló yẹ kí lọ́ọ̀yà tó ń rẹ́písẹ́ǹtì bàbá kọ́ ṣiṣẹ́ wọ ìfẹ́ràn kan sùn wọn lọ sí court. Òtítọ́ àtúbọ̀ ta.
Your rented lawyers matter.
Mo gbọ́ o, ẹ continue.
Okay, so
Titus, forget about hospital visits or somebody, forget. Mohbad, ó ti kú lọ́jọ́ Monday, ṣé gbogbo wọn gbé lọ hospital.
Wọ́n rí ambulance nílé ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ Monday, àwọn àti confirm yẹn ṣá.
Speculations ni mo fẹ́ pè yín, mi ò fẹ́ ká tẹ̀lé speculations.
Mami, if we are to follow this statement of DJ Bami, I want us to discover that it is only DJ Bami that shared at least 30 to 40% light on what really happened to Mohbad. First of all, in this CTC, if the CTC is true, DJ Bami said he could not call Mama Mohbad, but to tell her that Mohbad has died. But I called Darusha, which simply means I told Darusha that Mohbad is dead.
Yes.
Not that Mohbad is confessing. Mohbad is dead.
Exactly. Payu. Exactly. That is what we are trying to bring out.
Secondly, they are trying to park him because his body is stiff. I was forced to jump on the internet to check how long will it take a body to get stiff after death. And it was written, it was after the body started inner decomposition, that is when the body gets ferment inside, 5 hours to 6 hours. After 5 hours to 6 hours, the body actually very stiff. Okay. Now this is it now. If we are to follow DJ Bami, the question we are supposed to raise is when exactly did Mohbad die? That is one.
No, Arifa, Uti already tried láti yọ rẹ̀. Ó ní pé when they went to the chemist, they called them back and they were bringing out his body from the house. He was lifeless.
No, that's not even where I'm going.
Ó ti yọ rẹ̀ kó o sí bẹ́ẹ̀ gbà tó wà lifeless. Oh, no, rí wọn.
Where I am going is this.
Okay.
Where I am going is this. First of all, if at all, Naria is saying that he was called 11:35 a.m., which simply means I'm not interested in what DJ Bami told him according to Naria. I will be interested in what DJ Bami told him according to DJ Bami. DJ Bami is the caller.
Caller of the nurse.
DJ Bami said if
caller of the nurse, caller of the family.
Not tell Mama Mohbad that Mohbad is dead, but he called Naria to tell Naria that Mohbad is dead. Around that same time that Naria proposed, 11:35 a.m. Now to clear that area of we went to buy something, they brought his body, his body was lifeless and all that. How did the body get lifeless without him? Definitely he is there when the body is lifeless. He knows that the body is lifeless. Reason is this: if he did not know that the body is lifeless, then who told him that Mohbad don't buy before he put the call to Naria? Who is the doctor that confirmed that this guy is spy before he put the call to Naria as at 11:35 a.m.? Definitely Bami knows before he put the call. Mohbad don't buy inside house.
Already.
Yes.
Already, without any form of any question.
Yes.
Now, when they all confirm that this guy don't buy accidentally, I'm not prepared to say they kill him for a particular purpose. Okay, accidentally, maybe because of self-defense or whatsoever, because Spending said to me categorically, Spending told me that everybody, Johnny, including Abu Yahweh, was just fighting everybody. Not that he was just
over what? Over what? Show me.
See, there is difference between Ombinu and the Omja.
Okay.
If he says Mohbad was just angry with everybody, he was just being abusive to everybody, we're losing our anger mode activated.
Okay.
But it was just fighting everybody. These are two different.
Battle man.
Mute your mic.
No.
He was just fighting everybody. It's different from he's quarreling or angry with everybody. The fight got escalated to the point that they are holding each other's clothes, husband and wife, dragging each other. Spending confessed to me that he is the one dragging the car, the door with them
And
because they wanted to push each other out of motion. You understand? They want to push each other out on motion. And he said he is using one hand to hold the little boy and use one hand in dragging the door. And in his explanation again, Kelly Moguboshin in his explanation, furthermore, he said he is sitting at the third seat, the last seat at the back.
Yeah.
And the front seat, the seat in the middle, which is the front to him, is where Mohbad and his wife sat.
How did you reach?
How come you are now the one at the back, dragging the door at the front?
Thank you.
I'm not even going deep into that.
Thank you.
Ẹgbẹ́ yẹn sẹ́gbẹ́ kan Bami land trees. Pọ́ìntì kan tí mo bọ́ tàbí TTC tí wọ́n bá jáde. TTC tí wọ́n bá jáde àwọn afọ sí wẹ́wẹ́.
Gbogbo líǹkì yẹn náà lálẹ́ àlejò the end.
Bami said they went on to bought something and they were called to come back.
It was not that called. They were not called. He called Oji. He said he called Oji.
And Oji told him that they should come back.
They're coming back.
Okay. That means what they really went out for, they did not even eat.
They didn't achieve it.
In fact, now if
I want to question DJ Bami now, I will put it to him. I won't even ask him question. I will put it to him to defend. Now what I will put to him is this. Bami, you only play a game by taking the nurse out of the compound for you people to substitute the person that the nurse came to treat in replacement of Mohbad. That means you people intentionally took the nurse out of the compound so that you people will bring Mohbad out of where you kept his body instead of the person that the nurse came to treat initially. That means when they brought the body out was when they called you people you call. As the deed been done, they said yes, oh yeah, you can come back now. That is why you brought the nurse back. Right?
Thank you.
I will put it to him that way.
That's
explanation.
Let me hear it now.
Analysis ìjìnà.
Yeah, nǹkan tẹ̀ náà rí nìyẹn pé.
Analysis
Wípé alpha ṣó ti ṣé ó ti sẹ̀.
Analysis ìjìnà.
Ó ti sẹ̀. Wọ́n ní yá ẹ máa padà bọ̀.
These people are very heartless to the point
Very
of
treacherous people. Treacherous.
they took a soul when they don't lost.
And then
Over 5 hours ago, they now took the body to a particular hospital. For what? Definitely it's not for confirmation. Definitely it is not for confirmation. What I can say they went out to do is to get that death certificate.
Yes.
That is the only thing.
Hey, that's a mountain.
Not for confirmation.
Mountain.
Not for anything.
Mountain. 11:30 a.m. tí dàrú ṣàṣọyìn. Monday.
To get that certificate. And after getting the certificate, going to the next hospital was just a game. Just a game. Now we've gotten a death certificate. Okay, let's take him to another hospital just in case there's any question.
Can I come in quickly, Arifa?
I'm coming, Mr. Carpus. Now, another thing is this. The Russia claim they spent 4 hours. I want to relate that to DJ Bami. They spent 4 hours from their way back home after they've confirmed from both hospitals. Now, according to DJ Bami, he called Darusha. At what time? Darusha answered at 7:35 a.m. If we are to confront DJ Bami, or let us say we put DJ Bami in front of Miss
Arifa, Joe, before you carry on. Joe. Joe. Because you're already going past where I want to come in, and I don't want us to start going backwards and try to figure out what you were saying back then. Yeah.
I'm with you, my brother. I'm with you.
Thank you very much. And I don't have much time as well, so I'll just say this quickly. So I understand the two hospitals, but what I'm trying to say is, see that first one, the Kuramed, happened Monday, and then Tuesday they went out to try to, after they basically, spoke to a few people, tried to organize one or two things, and the lawyer spoke to them. Okay, they said, they need this, so they tried to basically orchestrate that Perez, basically. Have you heard this? Have you read the statement from
allegedly? Is it allegedly, or what are you trying to say?
Perez.
Basically, definitely, yeah. A hospital was visited on Monday. They cannot tell me that they did not go into an hospital on Monday. They went to a hospital on Monday. Have you the statement from Perez? Have you read it?
Yeah.
Okay. So apparently they were basically working on Mohbad for almost 1 hour, before they concluded on that statement as well.
That's the that's the Kuramed that worked on his body.
This is Perez.
Perez did not give them death report. They only released press statements. It was Kuramed that issued death reports.
That's it. So they went to Kuramed the next day on Tuesday to orchestrate all that, fake narrative to get their certificate.
You are mixing it.
No, mommy, Joker, Medro. I think I understand what Titus is saying. They went to Kuramed on Monday. They went to Perez on Tuesday.
That's it. Yeah.
They went to Kuramed because somebody said that they saw, or allegedly, they saw an ambulance in front of that house on Monday.
That is correct.
It's because
that picture that's flying around with Mohbad in the ambulance is a Monday picture.
Monday.
If you don't mind, I'll play the statements quickly so we just refresh our minds. So it's quickly.
Read it, not play it.
Here is the official statement released
I think it's better if I play it.
regarding Mohbad's treatment. Official statement from Perez Medcare Hospital. On Tuesday, 12th September 2023, at about 15, the duo of Nurse Bami and a Good Samaritan presented to our facility the unconscious body of Ilariolua Oladimeji Aloba.
Who's a Good Samaritan?
Upon arrival, we determined that the patient had no pulse, no reportable blood pressure, and no heartbeat, and his pupils were fixed and dilated. Our medical team promptly carried out cardiopulmonary resuscitation, CPR, including intracardiac adrenaline, for 1 hour. After all efforts to resuscitate him proved abortive, we deemed it fit to notify the appropriate authorities. The case was subsequently handed over to the Lagos State Police to carry out further investigations. It was indeed a sad moment for us, and we express our deepest condolences to his family, friends, fans, and well-wishers. The statement clarified the hospital's position on the incident and emphasized that medical efforts were made to try.
Okay, so on this statement it says they notified appropriate authorities. Which authorities?
Lagos State government. They said Lagos State government.
Oh, okay. And they did nothing until body was exhumed. Okay.
Abi?
You see, this is it. Their story doesn't go aligned.
At all.
Both from the witnesses, the suspects, even the police, the Perez Hospital, and the Kuramen Hospital. These four parties, no story goes aligned.
And police
Their story speaks a lot of contradiction against each other. The story keep pointing accusing fingers to each other. Come to think of it, DJ Bami is telling the whole world now that definitely Mohbad has spied before the nurse even arrived.
Correct. Because police report said arrived at 2:45 p.m.
And DJ Bami has already put the call across to the Arusha at 11:35 a.m. And he said, I could not call his mom to tell her that Mohbad is dead, but I call Darusha.
But Arifa, recall that Mohbad said that DJ Bami called her.
That was after Darusha was called.
He said Darusha called her. Then the Bami too now called her.
Darusha admits that immediately they called him, he took over every authority. So he is the next person saying, okay, you do this, don't do this, yeah, you call this, you don't call this. Now another thing is this. If Kurame Hospital can tell us that BID, yes, brought in, okay, BID. If Mohbad was BID at Kuramen Hospital on Tuesday, according to their statement, can Kuramen come out to tell the whole world that they spend 1 hour, a whole 60 minutes to resuscitate somebody that has
already
privately pronounced God?
That
for over 5 years. They now spend another 1 hour on a thieved body to resuscitate a thieved body for good 1 hour. How senseless is this? How senseless is this? This is the same body that was took to Perez Hospital, where they only used his head touch into the eye and said, this one is gone. They used the word, this one has gone.
Even I think Adura mentioned that they say he died since.
And now this one has gone. What I do understand, if all a state police station in this, I don't know the only thing spending, because they did not detain Prime Boy. They declared him wanted. So if this kind of statements are all being written in police station, as they claim that over 20-something people who came to occasion who all have states before the police, and if all these people are gone to put down their statements in this manner, I will be glad to say the only thing that compromise, that give us problem to date, is the police handling this case. Because they will not be bold enough to defend themselves on this. If I thought they interrogated 20-something people, true, and these 20-something people came to contradict each other in this manner, and nobody, absolutely nobody among all these fools got arrested, got detained, got charged, definitely àwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn gangan ló yẹ kó detain.
Even our hospital yẹn gan, nobody has invited them to Corona. Come and speak.
Even at the Corona inquest, mami, so far so good for a whole year at Corona inquest. Nobody has ever asked a question concerning Monday.
Nobody.
Nobody has ever asked
a question around that Monday. They will cut you off. They will shut you down.
Nobody has ever asked any question concerning Monday. When spending was about to talk of Monday, the magistrate called him back that, hey, wait, don't rush, calm down. Don't rush, calm down. Let me take time to write what you are saying. Let me take time to write what you are saying. Please, start again.
Yeah.
So, this is the game so far. But let's cross our fingers and our legs on our cushion chair. More the watch. Thank you, man.
Thank you, Arifa. Should I continue? Because look at this. Okay. Thank you, ma. Thank you for clapping for Arifa. Okay, so he now said after all that, after all this expose that he's given already, that the Russia now came and said he was not dead. He removed the tissue and carried him to another hospital at Osaka. What is the name of that hospital, Perez? Can you please tell us what happened there? He said, I didn't get to the hospital when they did because the car could not contain all of us. So I had to join another car. But he was in his own car. Darusha drove it. And his wife and some other people went. I went to enter another car. And by the time I got there too, they said they already announced him dead too. And they didn't take him. They didn't take him in. They just put him on the bed and checked. Question, who were the people that were with him in the car when they were taking him back from that hospital? Who were the people that left with them and where did they go to? They went to the hospital at Osaka. Darusha, his wife, his brother, and Darusha's friend, JJ. There's another JJ again that surfaced there. He was the one that made the video that Mohbad is dead. So it wasn't OG that made the video. Who is he to Mohbad? He was Darusha's friend. At that Osaka hospital, can you tell us what happened there? When I got there, I met them there and they were about to close. And they were telling us to take him to the mortuary or somewhere that he was already dead. And he would not leave, and we should not leave him there like that. And that was when we put him in the car and took him home. So he confirmed that they told them to take this boy to the mortuary and saw somewhere that he was already dead. For how long have you been in the entertainment world? Since 2020. These issues of bullying, have you ever asked yourself what could have prompted it? Answer, all I know is that his boss, when he had issue, that his boss, because they had issue with Naira Marley, and we know that Sam Larry and Naira Marley are friends, and we obviously think Naira Marley sent Sam Larry. If I may ask you, from your exposure, I'm sure you must have traveled out of the country. Is that the global practice in the entertainment world? Answer, no. What is the global practice between the boss and the record label? Is to support his artist, promote him, and push him out to the world. That is it. That will be all for the witness, my lord. Okay, another person. Witness, in your written deposition, paragraph 10 and paragraph 13, you allege that Sam Larry and his boys beat you. Please, can you tell one of his boys' name, at least one? Answer, I know.
Okay. Sorry, ma. I said, at your own free time, ma, just go through all the questions alone. Leave the answer aside. At your own free time, just go through all the questions alone and try to digest them.
Okay.
With all these things that this boy is spitting out in the court, those things is enough for only one lawyer to ask about 25 different questions. Only one answer will raise at least not less than 5 questions.
Yeah.
Then if you sit back, relax and go through all these questions, ma, is there any question here? Any question here that nailed this boy or exposed this boy that this guy is a criminal? Absolutely no question. This boy confessed that the hospital told us to take him to a mortuary.
Yes.
What should be the next question there is, Why did you take him home?
But nobody asked him, Abi.
Absolutely nobody.
They in fact, immediately he said that the lawyer started asking him about how long he has been in entertainment industry.
What do we have to do with being in entertainment? You have traveled out of Nigeria. Is that what Mohbad? What they practice in industry? How is that our business?
Because he had already said what they didn't want him to say. So they had to use another question to cover it up, but it could work. It's already in the CTC.
This thing is very, very clear. These are a simple question. You don't need to be too philosophical. You don't need to, you see, I remember one thing that put cold water in my chest this morning.
Defending nonsense.
And the thing I remember is this. When I was in theology school, my boss said, if you want a man to hate you, make him think. Because we human beings, we don't like to think. We are coming to shut up. We don't like to think.
Arifa,
So if you want,
when all there's a platform I know in this justice for Mohbad, not justice, anti-justice, that as we are reading this thing, analyzing it, they cannot analyze. It's one clown somewhere that will be interpreting it to them as they are reading it. And all
can you
of them.
imagine?
Thank you, Mr. Dawa. Thank you, Mr. Dawa. Go on.
This is funny. If you want people to hate you, make them think. These are simple questions that even somebody that is not a lawyer will put to anybody called suspect. The hospital instructed us to take him to a mortuary. The hospital that instructed you to take the body to mortuary must have known the procedure of putting a body in the morgue. Definitely, hospital must have asked for some kind of document from them. If they did not have, the hospital must have provided at least one thing that will enable the body to be allowed in a morgue. Which means they by court or covered all these things just to suit what they want to do.
Yeah.
And their achievement was the boy to be buried, if not that day, the following day. Which they achieved.
Bury that boy that day. It was the arrival of Papa Mohbad that controls that plan.
Which they truly achieve. They truly achieve.
Yes, they run
now my own problem is this. Why are the people there not asking the right question? No, because of this question you've been reading since morning, there is no single question that drill this guy.
No.
This is not answer.
One other thing that you recall about this Mohbad is that so many people were in his house on Monday. There's no video, there's no anything, there's no picture. So many people were in his house on Tuesday. No video, no photo, nothing. And he has an official photographer. He has. So, let me quickly digress. When that senator, Sexto, or whatever they call it, that senator went to the house with Yabo and Tonto Dike. All the boys that they met in that house brought out their phones and they were videoing. So what happened to those phones on the Monday and Tuesday? Because I was watching them. They were all busy with their phones. Some video activity, join. But the day this boy died, and they were all there, they have not produced any video. Where are all those videos that they took? Because there is no way, Gen Z, that they will not take any videos in that house that day.
Mommy, there is enough videos, enough pictures with these people. One, let me give you an example, man. Where the picture with ambulance, Mohbad body in that ambulance came from? Not from Baba Mohbad, and not from the legal team, not from the police. Where did that picture came from?
Okay, it came from one of them, and you know why they did that? They said that they shaved his head. They wanted to show that his oil was still there.
They don't want to use that as an excuse. We took him to the hospital. That's what I think they want to use as. The problem is this. If they are smart enough to take the picture of that hand,
3 seconds.
nobody is going to convince me that they did not take picture of Mohbad even after him being dressed.
Yeah.
When they don't dress and put am for staircase, they no go tell me say they no get the video or the picture. Nobody go talk that one. This is where we need phone analysis. All these forensics, we need all of them na iPhone that they use. All of them get iCloud. If they don't delete the picture, they will still fetch them out. All these things are so simple to do. But are they willing to do it?
Ó lágbára ẹlọ́rọ̀ tàrífà sọ yẹn ibi tẹ́mi náà tó sí nìyẹn kí ló dé tí wọ́n ṣe fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Monday rárá gbogbo irọ́ tí wọ́n pa tó bá jẹ́ gbogbo bí tá à ń gbé yìí ni gbogbo àwọn tó sọ tí gbogbo sórí ò kọ́rọ̀ létí ẹ jọ̀ọ́ bó ṣe máa mú èèyàn tó ń parọ́ nìyẹn ṣé mọ̀ pé ẹ kọ́ mú wọn sí yàrá ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ẹ fẹ́ gbọ́ nípa Monday gbogbo àwọn ìjọba làpàlà náà wá tò bribe yìí fọwọ́ gbá kinní kan kò sí kú tí ò lè pa anybody oníjúrì lọ́wọ́ sọ ti jà tó dànù ilé rẹ o.
Honestly speaking, Mommy Adufe, this is what we supposed to be doing instead of dragging each other. Everybody. Ṣé mo wípé CTC DJ Bami yìí go deep sínú ẹ̀ rárá. Ẹ wà àwọn facts tó wà ń bẹ̀. Ẹ wo questions tó yẹ kó béèrè, ẹ wo question to jump sí.
Àní ẹ ṣe ìdúró.
We are busy dragging each other.
Fighting.
Ṣé ká bá ṣe lé iṣẹ́ police ò ní revisit kéèsì yẹn?
Tó bá jẹ́ gbogbo wa ibì kan ló bá fóònù sí ni. Ṣèbí ṣe sọ mo gbọ́ ṣe mọ̀ pé kí ló kọ títà wa gofos wọ́n sọ kí ní kan lánàá pé àyà ti sọ pé ìwọ̀n ló yẹ kó máa drag of course èmi náà gbọ́ lórí kíní mo gbọ́ lórí láàrùn pẹ̀ tí mo gbọ́ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mọ̀
lórí the music.
Ada fún yín mà ó ní ẹtí ẹ̀kẹ́ máa drag ẹ̀ ó lẹ́yìn ní egungun tó bá jọ ti pariwo ẹ̀ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ wá fi ẹ̀tẹ́ lẹ̀ ẹ̀ pa làpálàpá títí tọ́mọ yẹn fi kú pé bàbá ọmọ pé ìyá ọmọ wálé ló ń pe
ó dà pé tí ìwọlé níbi tí DJ Bami ti sọ wípé ìgbà tó gbédé Kuramed pé Mohbad ti thief wọ́n ti fẹ́ páàkì ẹ̀. So then why do they need to take him to Perez to report that?
Ẹ má jump ẹ o, ẹ ti jump ẹ o.
Mo ti jump ẹ.
Ẹ ti jump ẹ o. Tó mú èèyàn dúró níwájú lọ́ọ̀yà, a very competent lawyer, tó dẹ̀ ń sọ fún lọ́ọ̀yà wípé bọ́dì yìí o, wọ́n ti fẹ́ máa páàkì tó ti thief.
ó ti exactly kọ ẹ̀mí ti lọ lára ẹ̀.
The lawyer next question should be, Steve, how long ni bọ́dì yẹn ti kú tó fi ń Steve?
Wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ ní gbogbo bẹ̀yẹ o, wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ ní gbogbo bẹ̀yẹ.
Kí ló kàn wá fún ìgbà wo lójó industry? Ṣé ọ̀gá àtọ́jú ọ̀nà ṣe ń ṣe ní industry? Kí ló kàn wá fún industry?
Ṣé hospital gbogbo ló ń pè ní Ọ̀sápá ni àbọ̀kọ̀ fún lórúkọ?
Perez ló wà lọ́sàpá.
Eré àkọ́ ló ń jẹ́ Ọ̀sápá.
Eré àní Perez hospital ló wà ń bẹ̀.
Perez.
Hospital kan ló wà
níbẹ̀. Pẹ̀lú hospital wo nìyẹn? Wọ́n ṣe fún hospital ní Ọ̀sápá.
Àdúgbò sí ní Ọ̀sápá.
Kí ló dé tó ń fún gbogbo àwọn questions yẹn? Why are they doing
and it's a fact-finding court.
And it's a question finding court. Ìgbà wo lẹ́yìn
yìí? Wọ́n ṣàfihàn kẹ́ máa béèrè.
Ìgbà wo ló kú tí wọ́n ti Steve?
Wọ́n wá láwùfẹ́ kan tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí ètò ayélujára tó tẹ́yìn ìpolówó burúkú ni wọ́n fẹ́ wọn ní kan ṣe.
Ìgbà wo bọ́dì Steve?
Ọ̀ ní kan ṣe.
No, this one now. This one is CTC. This is CTC under the oath.
This is their statement under oath now.
Káwọn lọ́yà wa lọ tún kọ́ lọ ṣe kí ni kọ́ lọ go through again. Copycat question.
Tẹ́bá máa sọ̀tà ìsán. Wọ́n ní ikú ẹ̀sùn kì í ṣe rí court. Nǹkan tó ń ṣe ní nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe ní court gan, ó ti fara hàn pé wọ́n fẹ́ sabotage kéètì gan. Ó ti fara hàn.
Thank you.
Ó ti wọ́n ẹ̀sìn ó ti fara hàn pé wọ́n sabotage because ẹ fètè sílẹ̀ lápálápá lẹ́ẹ̀pa. Ẹ ń bèrè lọ́wọ́ èèyàn kan lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ńjọ́ street. Kí ló kọ́ lé ayé tiwa pẹ̀lú ṣì? Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ilé gangan, nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí bridge. Ṣèbẹ́ máa pé àwọn yẹn ní individual. Nàìjíríà mọ mo ṣe lè béèrè question lọ́wọ́ èèyàn tẹ́ni yẹn máa fi jẹ́wọ́. Wọ́n mọ̀ ọ́. Ṣùgbọ́n eléyìí ti lé.
Ẹ máa wò ó, ẹ má bínú tí ẹ bá máa rí police statement DJ Bami kò ní kọ́ síbẹ̀ wípé ìbátan gbèdé kúrámẹ́dù ti stiff.
Ní òun tí wá sí ilé ìtòsọ yìí.
Court ní inquest.
Ẹ ti gbà wọ́n wá ní inquest kì í ṣe kóòtù ní. Ẹ ti gbà kí ni àwọn ọmọ ṣubú lọ́ọ̀yà tó jọ.
Ṣé ilé alámàlà
àwọn ọmọ
ni?
ṣubú lọ́ọ̀yà àwọn sájà ń béèrè tó kó jọ. Tó ní
Ṣẹ́rí statement yẹn ní police station. Ó máa tún worst ju nǹkan tá à ń kà yìí lọ.
Okay.
The reason is this. Ìgbà tó bá kọ gbogbo rádaràdá tó fẹ́ kọ́lẹ̀ ní police station lọ́ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa kọ́lé tó fẹ́ wá sọ ní inquest.
ẹ ti gbà pé ìwà rí fàdà fún ẹ. Tẹ́tẹ̀ rí gbogbo ẹ̀rọ ṣe fún ọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo wọn.
Wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ létí ẹ̀gbẹ́ má sọ eléyìí o, eléyìí tó sọ yìí ó máa implicate má sọ eléyìí o, tó bá débẹ̀ eléyìí kò sọ má sọ nǹkan báyìí o. Ṣé mo bóyá ọ̀rọ̀ ṣé mo bóyá lẹ́yìn tó kọ lẹ́yìn tó fẹ́ nu ara ẹ̀ ṣàlàyé tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tán. Ṣé mo bóyá lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn gan wọ́n tún ti pè jókòó tán ti tún statement kọ bí ẹ̀mẹ́rin ẹ̀ máa.
Wọ́n tún ti rí coach.
Ta ló mọ̀ bóyá tó ti tún nǹkan.
Wọ́n ti rí coach rí coach.
Àgbẹ̀ òtún níwájú magistrate. Lọ́gbà tẹ̀ tó sọ fara yóò ti ń contradict ara ẹ̀ nígbà tó kọ́lẹ̀ sínú statement ẹ̀ jẹ́ kí n tún kà fún ẹ̀ ń kọ́ lòun sọ.
Oya.
Wọ́n tún sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o.
Nínú kóòtù náà ti ń sọ̀nà kì í ṣe kọ̀rọ̀ náà. Ìgbà ṣe ó ti ń contradict ara ẹ̀ nǹkan tó kọ́lẹ̀ ní paragraph kìnnìkan òun kọ́ lòun sọ yìí let me read it to you.
Wọ́n ràn lọ́wọ́ ni.
Àníkàn tó ní kálukú bá gbé dání ní justice for Mohbad ló máa rí.
Wọ́n ìdáwà da ojú ọ̀rọ̀ òru fúnra wa tá a fẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ tá a ń balàgbà tá a fojú ọ̀rọ̀ tá a yọkú lọ.
This is what we supposed to be doing. Government á lè listening sí wa. Government á lè listening sí wa. Kò ṣe drag bàbá Mohbad, drag ara wa lọ́mọ wá nǹkan tó kàn ẹ́ tí ò ń ṣe ikú tó pa Mohbad.
Àwọn ilé ìgọ̀gọ̀ náà ń sọ fún ikú tó pa Mohbad 1 point wa sí.
Ẹ wo àtijọ́ tí CTC DJ Bami ti wà. Àti ẹ̀ pé bóyá ṣàwá kà ṣáàmì tẹ̀ ṣọ́ bóyá kà àbá go deep into it. I don't even understand. Because wọ́n pé àti kà deep báyìí a máa ti rí ibi tó ti sọ yẹn. Mo ti Steve, mo ti fẹ́ pàkì. And you people now talking to Perez to reconfirm Botiku, someone that you said, Oti Steve Nikuramed, 3 minutes walk, Silenyi. Abba, Edele gbé Steve body sórí bike.
Àbí?
Ẹjọ́ ṣóhun mention pé wọ́n gbé sórí bike.
Yes, ó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó ní kí
Ẹgbẹ́ Steve body. Báwo lẹ ṣe lè gbé Steve body sí orí bike? I don't get it. Báwo lẹ ṣe gbé Steve body sórí bike? That means allegedly all this thing you are saying happens on Monday.
Àní pé 6 foot àná gbé sórí ọ̀kadà tó Steve o.
Kò tẹ pọ̀ sí.
Ẹ tó wà ní 6'2" items.
Mo ṣe ga tó yẹn.
Ó ń pa gbèrègbè.
Mo ṣe ga tó yẹn. Bọ́dọ̀ tó yẹ ṣe ga tó.
And he later said that Mohbad was in his car, in his own car, was in neighbor car more. And the wife said that the mechanic was working on his car, that they cannot even take that car that day. Abba. Sorry, Nigeria police shall wa. Revisit this case. Truly, we are all seeking justice for Mohbad. So that government will listen to us. God. I continue, mommy, Isuflex.
30 minutes more. Don't I take the 3 in my close?
That's better. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so all I know is that, okay, no, at the party, you go to here. Suppose parties, that would be, okay. So they said that, can you tell the court, one of his boys, the boys that was...
Yeah, David Fadile question and being. Okay.
Can you tell us another name? So the Bami actually mentioned Olele and Obele, and those people somehow they have been hiding them all and petition Mohbad.
Another lawyer because of the time.
They worked together with Marley. I used to see them together. They were the ones that beat me that day. Okay, in reading the position before the court, paragraph 14, you said the deceased Mohbad was beaten. In your evidence, can you tell this court, because you were there when he was beaten, do you know the name of the person that beat him? He answered, Elele and Sam Larry. In your written deposition, paragraph 19, you said the deceased Mohbad, he had a fight with his friend, Prime Boy. What led to the fight? I don't know what led to the fight. I saw him coming out of the car.
Oh yeah, continue, ma'am. Torí bí David Fadile yẹn mo mọ̀ pé ó máa grill ẹ̀ dáadáa ń bẹ̀.
Bàbá Fadile fún wa wọn.
Oh yeah, ẹ̀rọ ẹ̀ka interrupt yín mo yá ẹ̀ continue.
In fact, I don't know what led to the fight. I was not in the car. I saw him coming out of the car and went to the other side. I don't know what led to the fight. In paragraph 20 of your written deposition, you said you discovered that the deceased was injured. Who injured him? The glass. Only who injured him? Only the glass.
And now, but Prime Boy me.
Oh, so Prime Boy only the glass injured him. Only who
yes,
injured him? Only did somebody push him? I don't know if somebody pushed him, but I know that he sustained injury. As a result of the fight with Prime Boy, he said yes. Yes, in paragraph 22 of your position, who is spending? Spending is Mohbad's friend. What is their relationship? They are friends. Are they co-artists? Do they work together in a show? Spending is an artist. He's just a casual friend that comes around. Anytime Mohbad had shows, did Spending go with him? Not always. But most times, yes. Paragraph 23 of your written deposition, you said the nurse administered some injection on the deceased, and as a result of that, he was vomiting. You were there when the nurse administered the injection. Yes. You did take time to look at the injection because as a result of the injection, he was vomiting. Before that, she was trying to give him diclofenac, and because he had ulcer, I don't know if we on diclofenac, she knows how to do it.
Diclofenac. Yeah, diclofenac.
Diclofenac, And because he had ulcer, I told her not to give him diclofenac. He had ulcer. Do you know the name of the injection she gave? A. Tetanus, paracetamol, and one other that I cannot remember. I never remember. You know, that came to administer
Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ flagging tí ń wáyé ni?
flag wá ọ̀sán apá lọ́dọ̀. Ọ̀sán apá.
Okay, do you know the name of the injection she gave? She gave it. Answer, tetanus, paracetamol, and one other that I cannot remember.
Who will give
Not that came,
who was the paracetamol injection?
no, I remember. The nurse that came to administer the injection, is she a registered nurse? Is it a man or a woman? A woman. Is she a registered nurse? I don't know. At Kuramed Hospital, this in your paragraph 25 that they told you that the body had already died before they brought him. At that hospital, is it the doctor in that hospital that certified him dead? Yes. Mr. Lumuwa Ogunsani. So they allowed you to take him in. They took him in, locked the door, and asked us to wait outside. Then they came out to tell you that he's dead. Yes. You said you had known Mohbad since 2018. Yes. And you started working for him last year, November. Since you have been working with him, have you ever caught him taking drugs? No. Are you sure? He smokes cigarettes and takes alcohol. Is it there? He doesn't take beer regularly, just normal whiskey. But does he take drugs? No, he doesn't. He does not take drugs. On the 12th of September 2023, that was the day the deceased died, and you were there in his house. Yes. That was the day the deceased died, and you were there in his house. He said yes. On paragraph 15, where you said that Naria and his daughters attacked you on the beach, and said that I will not let you people leave until I kill one of you. Right there, how many of you?
Hey, power tap, because power tap.
Okay, so Sheikh, continue.
Power tap, Joe.
Okay. It was at the beach and there were plenty. Okay. Mention to discuss one or two people's names that were there and had the expectation that I will kill one of you. He answered, OG is photographer, Olariwaju Idris, Diara, Mohbad's friend, Adura, Mohbad's brother. Any other person that heard him say that I will kill one of you, I think that's all. Before the nurse administered that injection of the disease, what was his condition? Was he in a state of coma or was he stressed out? Answer, he was asleep when the nurse came, so I went to wake him. That's why he said he was asleep. We went to wake him up. I said that he was pressing phone. Okay. He had was he stressed up or in a coma before the nurse administered the drug? Answer, he had an injury in the hand. He didn't answer that question. So notice.
Yes, now.
Was he in a coma or was he stressed up? He said he was asleep when the nurse came. So I went to meet him. What was that question again? Was he stressed up or in coma before the nurse administered the drug? He said he had an injury in the hand. Condition, okay, so he had an injury. His condition, was he feeling alright? Yes, he was sleeping and I went to wake him. Was he feeling alright? Yes, he was sleeping and I went to wake him. What did you discover when you went to wake him? How was he feeling? Like somebody that just woke up.
For real.
But what the question is driving at is that since the deceased sustained injury and the time the nurse attended to him, what was the condition of his health? Was he feverish? He just complained that about the injury that Monday night. Oh, he just complained about the injury that Monday midnight because it was still dropping blood little by little.
Monday midnight.
I used cotton wool and spirit to clean it for him.
Monday midnight.
How many people cleaned it? So your coffee aboniki clean it, abi?
Ìyàwó ló fà aboniki wọ.
Obi rọ́ọ̀bù clean yẹn. Bami fi cotton wool àti
midnight ni o.
Àti spirit clean it.
Ní midnight o.
That the nurse will come the next day. That same Monday midnight, ìyàwó ẹ̀ ní pé ó sọ fún òun pé ọwọ́ ń dùn. So wọ́n fi rọ́ọ̀bù bá wọn and everything. That's the same time that the Bami also used cotton wool and spirit.
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ bá a lọ sí ti David Fadile.
Before the nurse came, he was very, very fine. Yes, he was in his room. No headache, nothing. Ṣé wọn kò ń béèrè technical question kan lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé he was fine. Ẹ sọ pé owó èèyàn wú. Tówó èèyàn bá wú máa wà feverish.
Adé wà in severe pain.
Àwọn àìsí almost sọ pé wà in unbearable pain. That's why they said the court ló béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ nísìnyí pé what the question is driving at is that since the deceased sustained injury and the time the nurse attended to him, what was the condition of his health? Was he feverish? Did he complain about anything? Only no, he just complained about the injury that Monday midnight, because it was dropping blood. You don't know funny.
Dropping blood.
He told the court that OG and West were there. Who is OG? Only that's the photographer, Idris Elanriwaju. Who is West? A fan of Mohbad. Can you imagine? He lived with us. A fan was living with them. Bobby Joker, kí ló bọ́tì nẹ̀rín yẹn o.
Ẹ wò ó ṣe pé ibi ọ̀dọ̀ Fadile mo retí.
Mohbad just brought him home one day. And he usually goes to his house and come. So West also followed you to the show. Does he follow you at times to shows? No, he didn't. It was the next day he came. Sherry Rotopa.
Ó dẹ̀ tẹ̀lé wọn lọ sí show.
Ó dẹ̀ tẹ̀lé wọn lọ sí show. Later ó sọ pé ó tẹ̀lé àwọn lọ. When Mohbad's wife shouted your name and you were downstairs, you said there was water on the floor and you went downstairs to take the mop. When she shouted your name and you ran upstairs to meet them, what was the condition you met Mohbad? He was on the floor vomiting. Did you ask any questions? Did you ask the wife what happened? I asked the nurse what happened. He said, did you ask the wife? Only did you ask the wife what happened? Only I asked the nurse what happened. And she said she just gave him injection. And he said he wanted to vomit. Did you bother to ask the deceased wife any question at that spot when he was vomiting? He said, no, I did not ask. And at that point, you people took him to Parents Hospital. He said, yes. You said that the deceased was vomiting and he was vomiting noodles. It means that was the food he ate before he was vomiting. Who cooked the noodles? His brother, Adura. My Lord, that will be all. Court, how long was it from the time of eating Indomie to the time the injection was administered? Was it since morning or about 20 minutes? Please specify. I didn't know what he ate. Are you hearing? Only on the Indomie he was vomiting. Only what time did he eat the Indomie? Was it in the morning or about 20 minutes? He said, I didn't know what he ate. So, you did not see him eat. I did not see him eat. At home, where you eat, do you people... or you take your turns. We used to have a cook, but when Mohbad traveled for a show outside the country, the cook left, and since then we've not had one. It means you people cook your food at home, or you go out to eat. We cook our food at home. When you people cook your food, do you have a culture of eating together, or everybody goes to the kitchen and take food? It depends on how you feel. You go and take your food. So you do not have a culture of sitting together to eat. You do not have it. You don't have culture.
A question, Lily.
Okay, when we joke, I said, because the rest of the is for one color, so that means.
David Fadile ní kẹ́ bá ń lọ ìjọ.
Okay.
Ṣé question Lily àbí àgbèrò? David Fadile. In fact, the dragging yìí bá continue.
No, I just started Kaibi.
Kẹ́ máa búra yín lè ṣì máa take a break. I take a break.
I'm joking, the same guy, the same Bami. The very question of Kola Wale Salami. Kindly tell us how many of you in his team were with him in this show. How many of you? Tamago, I went. Lifetime, the dancer. Adura, his wife. Darusha, Prime Boy, Spending. I can't remember. OG, the photographer with West. A technical of social media, 9. West is the tag, but you later said he was not at the show. He said he was at the show because he was the one that went on stage with him. Initially, he wasn't at the show. So you remember now that he was at the show? He said yes. As at the date of this show, this particular show in question, to your knowledge, was any member of these 9 people that followed Mohbad to the show have any relationship with, or still have any form of relationship with Naria or Samlari? Only I didn't know. So them of the West is in Samlari, but so it is possible some of you are still maintaining relationship with Samlari and Naria. Then maybe because when he was with Naria, I was going with him. How many shows have you gone with the deceased? I can't count. Probably more than 10, more than. Was there anyone in particular of that show that had gone with you guys to any previous show? He said nobody. Nobody had gone to any previous show. No one knew.
Mommy Sufli ṣe bá lọ sí ibi Fadile torí question tó wọ́n lè béèrè. Question àríyá ni.
No, confirm the same guy that said that somebody was not at the show.
Lọ́ máa ń complicate ara wọn ni.
Yeah. I told her the name, I'm going to question last.
Ẹjọ́ ní mú mi wá, ẹ jẹ́ kí n bọ́ sí comment section. Torí mi ìfẹ́ kẹ́ pè mí kí n máa jẹun sí airpiece pé lè ti gbà ẹ má bínú. Ó fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn ọmọ yẹn náà ni bọ̀tà àwọn nǹkan tá à ń sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ náà ni.
Ẹ̀sùn
Ọlọ́run ló wà níbo. Ìgbéyàwó máa jẹ́ ti sílẹ̀ pẹ̀lú. Wọ́n náà wọn ni mò ń ṣe ní so wọ́n máa gbọ́nà wọn lẹ́yìn fún. Àwọn ọmọ yẹn ó dàbí pé ọ̀dẹ̀ náà kó gbogbo everybody. Tẹ́ bá rí ọ̀rọ̀ ìjẹ́ nǹkan àsìn, ẹ rí pé wọ́n á bí ní question tó yẹ kó dáhùn tó máa fò. So nǹkan tẹ̀lé kàn mọ̀ ní pé gbogbo the whole thing it's not difficult for them to figure out. The police and all that and the gbogbo àwọn lawyers, they know nǹkan tí àwọn ọmọ yẹn pé wọ́n parọ́ ni. Ọ̀gẹ́gẹ́ bá ṣe ń sọ tẹ́lẹ̀, wọ́n sọ pé ọwọ́ kan wọ́n. So ẹ̀rí pé tó bá yá, I believe pé tó bá yá gbogbo ọmọ tí wọ́n pa yẹn, gbogbo wọn máa bring it to ojú wọn. You know, they are not like there was a time I was listening to my Tomantele Baba Mohbad here. Oh God, what's happening? Kùrẹ́sì. Wọ́n láwọn ọmọ yẹn wọ́n ní àwọn ọmọ pínísín, àwọn ọmọ kékeré. So wọn ò ní ó dàgbà pé wọ́n ti lórí wọn rárá. Wọ́n tẹ̀ ti gbé ṣó mi, wọ́n ti gbogbo orí wọn ti dàrú. So gbogbo wọn ní lágbára Ọlọ́run máa bá wa mú to justice. So justice for Bèàť, justice for coming, Bali right now because no one be shepherd. Let me go to comment section.
Eshima, thank you. Lọ́yà wọn nìyẹn.
Oṣù ọ̀pọ̀ Fadilé bèrè question lọ́wọ́ ilé ẹ̀kọ́ question lọ́wọ́.
Fadilé máa wà bẹ́ẹ̀ náà.
Ó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ bọ́ sí ibi question tó bèrè.
Ok, ṣáàtàbà dẹ̀ parí ẹ̀ lẹ́nu.
Fadilé ò bèrè.
Ok, ẹ continue. Tábà parí ẹ̀ lẹ́nu ṣáà padà rí nínú àwo tọwọ́ mi máa wò bóyá parí Fadilé pẹ̀.
Fadilé ń lò.
Ok, mi.
Fadilé nínú àwọn tó bèrè question there's Ọláwálé, there's Akíndé, there's George, there's Salami.
No David.
Ní David kan wà tó pé rẹ̀ ní náwó ọlá. Òṣìṣẹ́ ìgbìntàn ló bá ń lò.
Ok.
Kò dáa pé Fadilé bèrè question lọ́wọ́ bọ́ọ̀lù tó sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀sẹ̀.
Ok. Èmi náà wò, máa go to it now.
Okay, with profound respect to the Honorable, I am David Fadilé. I pray with my learning friends.
Ẹ ti rí.
No, Fadilé nígbà tó fẹ́ máa bèrè ti ìlú nìyẹn. Before ti ìlú orúkọ Fadilé ní ti ìjọba orílẹ̀-èdè ìbílẹ̀ tó ń tàbí torí orúkọ.
Ó wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó sì ó present.
Jẹ́ pé mí ni mà.
Ṣé David Fadilé wà ń bẹ̀ nígbà tí Òdìjì Bami?
That was the first lawyer Baba Mohbad.
Ṣé ó wà ń bẹ̀ nígbà tí Òdìjì Bami wá?
Àwọn náà cross examine DJ Bami náà. Barrister Odùmúsùn kọ. Àwọn ìdílé ló kọ́
Wọ́n máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ látẹ̀kan.
Wọ́n wá wọn tí bèrè.
Wọ́n kọ orúkọ Fadilé sínú CTC as the person that questioned me.
àwọn náà question Bami. Àwọn náà wà bẹ́ẹ̀ gbà yẹn.
AA George. Then there's another one, Abiodun Kolawole. And then Olawale. Olawale. Àwọn lọ́wọ́ àkọ́kọ́ examine ẹ̀yìn David Nawọlá. Mr. A.
Ẹ ti ká ti David Nawọlá yẹn.
Ti David Nawọlá yẹn. Nígbà tó mo ti ká.
Ok, ẹ ń ka àwọn orúkọ wọn àbí?
Mo ń ka orúkọ àwọn lọ́yà tó wà ní ẹ̀dẹ̀ gbogbo section tí mo ti kà.
Ok, ẹ̀ka máa lọ láti tẹ̀ka dédé wé ni. Èmi náà máa go through it. I want to share.
Ẹ káwọn náà sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ètí ti kà so far.
Ok.
Nítorí ti ń kù.
Thank you.
Ẹ ṣé. All right, thank you, gifters.
Thank you so much. Ẹ jẹ́ n pàtẹ́wọ́ fún yín.
Thank you so much.
Because èmi gan-an ní tẹ́lẹ̀ because I have 5 more minutes to discuss. And Shetiri, this is what we're supposed to be doing. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí justice for Mohbad yìí kó wà frustrating tó máa fi sú àwọn èèyàn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká face what is necessary. It's not about dragging. The government máa fi listen sí wa. Táwọn kan bá ṣe lé, káwọn kan máa ṣe mí, káwọn kan máa ṣe mí. It will help us a lot. It will help us a lot so that we can achieve one common goal, which is justice for Mohbad. Tá a bá serious pẹ̀lú ẹ̀, we will not be able to get what we really want for this justice for Mohbad. Ti fẹ́ jẹ́ kó súnyàn, honestly. In fact, mo ṣe sọ lálẹ́ ni pé mo fẹ́ take break because they are doing nothing but unnecessary things. Don't ṣe. But this wahala, this shenanigan is too much. So, ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
It's just Emma feels so well. That's just what I want to say. She mommy, should you first of all so 5 minutes now. Oh yes, so I can't leave.
Ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbẹ́ tó bá jẹ́ pé irú nǹkan báyìí ni gbogbo everybody ń ṣe látọjọ́ at least wọ́n á tẹ̀ máa péyàn serious point dẹ̀ máa jáde gbogbo ibi tá ń rí fojú sí tá ń sá sí àṣírí wọn á ti fẹ́ẹ̀ tú tán nígbà tí gbogbo wọn sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí ní èèyàn 3-4 tí ó tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ the same as ní gbogbo wọn wà kò dẹ̀ sí ọ̀rọ̀ wọn kan tó bára dọ́gba nínú gbogbo gbogbo everybody kà láti mọ́mì kà látàárọ̀ àti lè ta ti tún kà látọjọ́ ṣé rí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ wọn bó ṣe ń takora tó bá jẹ́ pé bí gbogbo èèyàn ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ẹ̀mí gbogbo àṣírí wọn á ti tú ju bó ṣe yẹ lọ everybody á ti gẹ̀ẹ́tì nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ àtọlọ́pàá tó gbàbọ̀dé o àtàrà àdúgbò o àtàrà alẹ́ o àtàrà oko o everybody á ti mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ tí kò tiẹ̀ sẹ́ni tó rántí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ mọ́ dragging all the time. Ọlọ́run á ràn wá lọ́wọ́ mo rí pé most of people ti fẹ́ sùn àdẹ̀sílẹ̀ ráwọn èèyàn tó fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ ṣe ìyẹ́kùn iṣẹ́ o.
Yes ma, Ijaz, you won't have anything to say. Okay, Mommy, I do fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ a fẹ́ lọ sùn àwọn àtẹ̀tí ń rún sùn díẹ̀díẹ̀ sìn. Bá a ṣe ń dé láti fi ṣẹ́ nìyí o. Ẹ lọ fẹ̀gbẹ́ yín lélẹ̀. Kẹ́rù ìbá kẹ́jẹ ìbá pẹ̀lú gbọ́dọ̀ súpà bẹ́gùsí àbẹ́fọ́. Kẹ́ra wá juice àbẹ̀rẹ̀ ìgbà ètò ṣe kẹ́mú kẹ́sì. Thank you, everybody. This is justice for Mohbad. I shall not try. It is. Thank you, everybody. Arisha, thank you so much for that wonderful submission. Mommy, Suflex, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. Chief of Staff, Queen of Anti-Justice, thank you. Just everybody, thank you on the comment section. We appreciate every one of you. Thanks for joining me. Justice for Mohbad is justice for Bèàť. Àti rọrùn sùn sìn. My gifters, thank you, I appreciate you all. Eshe, thank you so much. Eshe, go, good night, everybody.
Wana pizera budule nande lalu kusirim bakare anangware kamur kana ko sempre bi antana mbayi chindiza au mbayi ni ambumbura murabaro kamur zuwa kana oke mbayi kata buwi mbayi ndara abukuwe amakare atumu mambo ni furu mo banka ko kime il ne veut pas kullu wala ka kina da statue lui potawra wadda wana kitawa ana film kana oke ana da hina hoto to
Awana da ko wani.
Ana da tito ana ko sabalo el publier donc wo fa ina yiwa
alare
na yi tito ko yayi kana da wor kana tito ko yayi kana boy tito ko kana
Ina ke fata
no ese montan tito ko dora ndiro dum se dum mo arresteri parce que como ibe se alla to si kanuna mamo mbo fireza na ana hena bawa
kita na foto ni kapura
wala mo ko amono no antuka mo ko o se awolu parce que lu ya ko water life di nuka tama mo bari bi wo pa no water life ba mo tamana nyinta wo suraba adom hene si ina adoda ozi ja wuli sonona ce que si ato usi ato ngunda sha jiro donc ker kallo krelewi e bodundurizi fo makaranta ana filmana da ta ko ana kuma zamba e bare ki kuma dona ko fawlti
ko nasara mun ya da hora
nasara mun ya da pazo
ya bon hanya dawa arso
abu ne ke
me ya me kina ne na bo kina ka ma me no sa kina ko lu chumoi kina kana sa lu chuna do moi je tombe dedans che moi je tombe dedans si tout le monde m'a parlé l'arbo la non guarda tutta de informo mon tomora
lu bere nyere la no goro ko sa ko
lano gwarro tawa gwara na luba gwarba ce ne gwarle da kwanta su ko hota hiya kide de ni lela ya ka kwa
emo mi mama na TikTok musuka angwana ka zera ya sisi mbo ya ona ya fermer l'application TikTok attendre usuka razela angota mukutara dindi kumo fermer usala TikTok live wazela
si ki fahimta razela aka gurmuzu na shuma
voilà, ça serait le fond de life aussi. Voilà. Merci beaucoup.
Voilà, merci.
not seen you in a while. I'm here every day. I am here every day. Good night. See you tomorrow. See you on Saturday.
Ansunara want to GRD Martin. Want to welcome the Martin.
For answer was of the
No. Man, so being one.
Check out here.
Light lemon,
So
light lemon. Yeah.
Yes, like lemons.
Okay. Like it.
Like nobody.
Korim Bana Anti. Vinyadi.
No, you medium range.
Okay, one light the island.
But you fanani is size monkey. You don't tracking.
Okay.
Normal size on the normal size.
Good night. Auntie complain.
No.
You don't understand.
No, believe it counted as a number of you think counted as a mother.
Sumana, hey. Oh God, I'm so tired.
No, she's did a jello boy.
Good night, my baby mama. But we went Jigolo.
Good night.
Okay. I am so like the
Thank you, Mama.
Excel. Ako man taraji. So nabe taraji next order. Apa ni ada rego koran pape. Ami bande saya mede order di place ko. Kita full time, we part time.
Okay, good night.
What am I care? I'm going to be order killers.
Kali Faisal ko order ke.
Do an order for me. Maybe ni jang posting the contract. Because ni bota contract ya post ni Gambia. Maybe Gambia te pola sambala raji sasa manjako. Ya no be ta post ni Gambia. Maybe tuone ya.
No problem. The mind change like coming. It's okay.
No, but I excel that because ni ngana si go ba to protect do ko le. Karala do job.
No problem. You don't so say no. I will send this one.
Tengo guarabole que se ha ido.
Bintao como fensa ara mata kana kumi kono.
Ani bintao tao. Como que era cosa mambo. Kita lain mama. Lain extra lain kita.
Ini tebe bor la len so boy. Itu ngal mu business aman dia aja. Abang easy. Business is not easy. Itu ansen jalan hoy.
Balik. Ni boleh bisa Oscar jida for job tu lah.
Mana last break lah.
Oscar ni apa nak nyum from nyum.
Madu ulah pada sahur akatur dorong. Abu kono lu sondai nyami.
Tak bela for.
Hey. Boleh di dinding ni pat ya?
Abu kono lu sondai le cakap tu.
Abalan.
Balu. Kung ka text message yo sa fela para falan dem ba ko mal.
Magatul. Sahur lagi.
Bada ko mal. Yaron pa ko suno dia tel laboratan. Aman ko suno jabi.
Borila.
Sengo biar mina di molo. Ya biar man kufurin so. Biar man tar kufurin.
Ka wahan ko suno.
Biar man tar kufurin nabi. Paham dia. Aku faham dia. Gambar dia mampu faham dia.
Apa dia nak tuku.
Listen ni dia mau beda.
Masih ada sino.
Sino kasahero tadi.
Amira weekend.
Business. Banda sayang ko.
Saya ko business mata ai na ga dia na kuma da ko.
Yes, we are on business.
Ndo ba advance kelele na ne fanu futa na kai advance sifa kela.
Inshallah.
Ngadu ndawo da re ngai pija bi o ka la ko la bi mi ko pijo ke Facebook war ma ga je.
Abanta.
Maybe ila business number din nango ke je ni musuro ka ai
Ko fa la ko hakano lawo.
Abang hasen ne abara fa ko da tondi.
Kalau talanya dia kata onda ko nonsense. I came late, I'm going back late. So
Dan ko ada la ko hakano.
Are mi na cara para plano.
Ó gbà pé kí n fi hàn yín. Bọ́lá pé ń fà wá lówó, kò fún wa lówó.
Báwo kọ́lé wa jẹ́ ọ̀dàkùn torí ọ̀dọ́?
And then we want them to be corrected, for sure. But then,
Àti bíbí bá o, ó wo bíbí tó ń jọ bíbí ọkọ.